This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports, covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Welcome everybody to Ralph Benson Memorial Gymnasium, the site for tonight's first round district matchup between the visiting Lady Tigers of Marshall County and the home squad, the Lady Cats of Lawrence County. Here for tonight's first round district matchup. This is AJ Good here on the X Sports Network. Dusty Kaiser will be joining us at halftime on tonight's call. Taking a look at both sides coming into this game. You got Marshall County at 12-12 overall, 1-9 within the district. Their head coach is David Steely, on the other side for Lawrence County, 20-6 overall, 7-3 within the district. Their head coach is Wendy Scott. They finished in a tie with Tullahoma for the second overall seed and lost the coin flip between them and the other Lady Cats, which is why they're playing tonight at home against Marshall County. The winner of this game will face off right here again. That will be against Tullahoma at 6:30 on Friday night. But for right now, we're going to have the invocation and the national anthem, then get the starting lineups. And that was the national anthem as we get ready to introduce the starting lineups for tonight's first round district game. Checking out the Lady Tigers, it will be Demaya Blackman, Caroline Hollinsworth, Marshana Ridley, Kayla Keeler, and Maggie Steely. That will be your starting five for the Tigerettes. On the other side for the Lady Cats will be the same starting five we have seen over the last couple of weeks. You have Cami Pigg, Katie Criswell, Emmy Clark, J.C. Scott, and Harley Johnson. To note, Katie Criswell is 9 points away from 1,000 career points, so milestone could be happening here for the Lady Cats tonight. These two met up twice during the regular season, both Lawrence County wins. Lady Cats took the game in Lewisburg, 61-34. Then last Tuesday, won the game here, 46-25. So it's been a pair of impressive wins for the Lady Cats over the Tigerettes during the regular season, trying to make it 3, which is never an easy task to do. Again, the winner of this will face off with Tullahoma. That game will be here on Friday at 6:30, and that will be followed by the boys contest between the Marshall County and Lincoln County winner. That game will be at 8 o'clock. All four semifinals will be here on Friday, both the boys and the girls, and you have the girls championship and consolation games on Monday, then the boys on Tuesday, as we're introducing the starting five here for the Lady Cats. Leading scores for the Tigerettes are Demaya Blackman, Marshana Ridley, a pair of stars there you want to look out for the Tigerettes, especially Blackman had a lot of success against the Lady Cats in the game in Lewisburg. Didn't play well here last Tuesday. Lawrence County struggled in that first game, and especially in the first quarter, they were down before they came alive in the second and third quarters to put that one out of reach. And in the game here, just kind of came out on fire and used their defense late to pull out another 21-point win. So the starting lineups have been introduced. It's a very local officiating crew, 3 faces that you would recognize on any night, either here, Loretto, or Summertown. So pretty decent crowd here tonight for tonight's first round game, especially on our broadcast side. Not so much on the other side, but the main entrance is on this side, which does explain that. So Marshall County will be wearing their blue uniforms, white numerals outlined in black. They'll start off going from left to right. Lawrence County in their white uniforms, gold numerals outlined in purple. They'll be going from right to left. It'll be Criswell versus Ridley to tip things off. It's time for Lady Cat basketball here on the X Sports Network. Tip-off eventually tips out of bounds and will stay with Marshall County. So Lawrence County will get the ball on the first jump ball. Steely will take it out here to the left of the Lawrence County bench and gets it into Keeler. Keeler, who will play a lot of minutes as long as she's not in foul trouble tonight for the Tigerettes. Dribbles to her right, over to Steely. Steely now to Ridley, top of the key back to Steely. Thinks about three, she'll drive to the baseline. Loses a shot on the way up and will go to Lawrence County. 20 seconds in, while Lady Cats here with their first possession. J.C. Scott, man-to-man by the Tigerettes, gets in the Criswell at the free throw line. She drives, tough shot, off the glass and in. Now 7 points away from 1,000. It's an early 2-0 Lady Cat lead. Pressure coming now from Lawrence County. Pig on Keeler, now over to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth now to Blackman, now to Ridley down low, off the glass, no. Rebound, Katie Criswell. Criswell brings it the other way for the Lady Cats. She'll drive. Picks up her dribble, down low to Emmy Clark. That one's off the glass and in. 4-0, a minute into the game here for Lawrence County. Keeler going to walk it across the timeline here for Marshall County. Guarded by Pig, dribbles to her right, throws over to Hollingsworth at the right wing. Hollingsworth picks up her dribble, throws it down low to Blackman. Blackman drives, spins, shot up, banks it in. First made basket for the Tigerettes. It's a 4-2 Lady Cat lead. J.C. Scott now over to Cammie Pig. Emmy Clark straight away for three. Back iron, no. And the rebound comes out to Ridley. Hands it over to Keeler, and she'll bring it across the timeline here for the Tigerettes. Guarded closely by Pig, dribbles to her left, picks up her dribble. Looking for somebody, being closely guarded, and that's got to be coming up on 5 seconds soon, and there it is. First turnover for either side. Good student section out here tonight for the Lady Cats. Active crowd already. J.C. Scott, a bounce pass into Criswell, now back to Scott. Scott here will bring it across the timeline for the Lady Cats. Bounce pass over to Clark at the right wing. Now in the paint to Criswell. Katie spins, turns, jumper up and in. She's now 5 points away from 1,000. It's a 4-point lead. And that was very close to a carry there by Keeler, but she gets it across the timeline. Now being guarded by Pig here in the man-to-man. Dribbles to her left, over to Hollingsworth at the left wing. Throws it down low to a wide-open Blackman, and she goes off the glass and in. She's got all four Tigerette points. It's a 6-4 Lady Cat lead. Sky racing the other way, now to Criswell. Katie dribbles now to Scott. Scott has it at the top of the key. She'll drive. Bounce pass out to Johnson. Now to Scott. Has it beyond the three-point line. Thinks about a long jumper. Now to Johnson. She'll try a long three. Misses. Rebound Ridley. Hands over to Keeler. Keeler now will take her time and walk it across the timeline. 5:10 remaining in the quarter. Now to Steely at the right wing. Throws it down low to Blackman. Spins. And she's fouled. Be the first foul on either side. That's going to go on Harley Johnson, her first, and the team's first. Pair of free throws coming up for Demaya Blackman. First shot on its way, rattles home. Next shot from Blackman. And nothing but net. She hits them both. She has all 6 Tigerette points to tie the game up here at 6. 3 minutes into the first. Scott across the timeline here for the Lady Cats. Bounce pass to Criswell at the free throw line. She'll drive. Tries a pass to Clark, and it's intercepted by Ridley. First turnover by the Lady Cats. Keeler now across the timeline with it. Dribbles to her left over to Hollingsworth at the left wing. Throws it down low to Blackman on the low block. Her shot is up. No. Rebound Emmy Clark. Coming the other way is J.C. Scott for the Lady Cats. Drives into the paint. Left-handed layup, no. She's fouled. She'll go to the line here to shoot 2. That will go on the Tigerettes. Keeler, her first, team's first. Pair of free throws now coming up for J.C. Scott. Lady Cats been very good at the line so far here this season. First shot from Scott on its way, nothing but net. Peyton Morgan, Sadie Grace Cole to check in here for the Lady Cats. Harley Johnson, Emmy Clark will check out. Been about the same rotation the Lady Cats have had over the last 5 or 6 games. Next free throw from Scott on its way. Gets a friendly bounce and in. Her first points, Lady Cats lead at 8-6. Press coming now by the Lady Cats. Keeler over to Ridley. Ridley drives and travels. Second turnover against the Tigerettes. 4:28 remaining in the first. Lady Cats with the ball back. Got points on the previous turnover by the Tigerettes. Scott with it at the logo. Drives to the top of the key. Bounce pass over to Sadie Grace Cole at the left wing. Now to Pig straight away. Dribbles now. Throws it into Criswell in the paint. Her turnaround jumper. Front iron, no. Rebound, Blackman. Hands it over to Keeler. Pig waits for her at the timeline. Keeler gets it across. Dribbles to her left a bit. Now brings it back to the top of the key. Now back out to the logo. Someone's struggling to get open. Keeler drives. Tough shot up. No. And a good block there and a rebound coming up by Peyton Morgan. Cammie Pig now to Scott straight away. Lobs it to Sadie Grace Cole in the corner. There's 2 Lady Cats in that area. Bounce pass now to Scott here to Criswell at the wing. Now to Sadie Grace Cole. She'll try a 3. Knocks it down. Her first points. Lady Cats with their largest lead of the game at 11-6. Now we have a timeout here for Ridley to get her ankle strap on. Sophie Cole now in for Cammie Pig. Hollingsworth will check out. And you have Corona Thompson checking in for the Tigerettes. 3:28 remaining, 11-6 is the Lady Cat lead. Ridley now to Keeler, back to Ridley. Ridley, lob pass ahead to Steely. Steely drives to the low block, tough shot up, no. Rebound Sophie Cole. Cole comes the other way, hands over to Katie Criswell. Drives to the low block, kicks out to Sophie Cole, she'll try a 3. Back iron, no. Offensive rebound, Peyton Morgan. Now to Sadie Grace Cole. She drives, shot up, no, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line here to shoot 2. That will go on the Tigerettes, Ridley. That's her first, team second. Pair of free throws coming up here for Sadie Grace Cole. First shot rattles home. Next free throw from Cole on its way. Rattles home. She hits them both. Lady Cats perfect 4 for 4 from the line. They lead at 13-6. 3 minutes left in the first. Keeler gets out of traffic. Rushes across the timeline for the Tigerettes. Kicks out to Steely in the corner. Now back out to Keeler. Keeler sets up the play at the Lawrence County logo. Dribbles to her left. Now to Steely in the corner. Steely head fake. Dribbles here to the wing. Now drives to the low block, but dribbles back out. Picks up her dribble and walks. Third turnover here against the Tigerettes. Hollingsworth set the check back in. And checking out will be Marshauna Ridley. Nope. It will be Steely, actually, that checks out. No subs for Lawrence County. 2:35 remaining and a 7-point lead here in the first. Scott across the timeline over to Criswell. Katie's now 5 points away from 1,000. Now to Scott straight away. She'll drive. Kick out to Sophie Cole. Now to Peyton Morgan in the corner. Morgan drives. Picks up her dribble. Long pass here to Scott. Scott now to Cole. Fakes a 3. Drives the baseline and she's fouled. Won't be a shooting foul. That's going to go on Thomason, her first, team's third. Scott will take it out here to the left of the basket. Emmy Clark back into the game. And it'll be J.C. Scott checking out. Ridley out. And Hollingsworth back in. Into Cole, now to Sadie Grace. Beyond the three-point line, she'll try a 3. Front iron, no. And a rebound there on the play by Marshall County. That was Campos. Keeler with it here at the Lawrence County Logo. Under 2 minutes left to play in the first. Over to Campos. Campos now here to Blackman. Blackman drives on a low block, and she's fouled. Be just the second team foul against the Lady Cats. It's going to go on Peyton Morgan. That's her first. Blackman takes it out to the right of the basket. Gets it into Keeler. Keeler down low. She's triple teamed. Blackman fights out traffic, dribbles out beyond the three-point line. Now out to Keeler. Keeler, it's a 2-3 zone here by the Lady Cats. First time they've shown that tonight. Inside the Thomason. Kicks out to Campos. Now to Keeler. Keeler at the top of the key over to Hollingsworth. Bounce pass to Blackman on the baseline. She'll drive. Shot up. No. And a rebound will come out to Sophie Cole. Cole racing the other way. Thomason is down on the other end. Criswell wide open. Bounce pass. And they're going to, for the injured player, and that's Thomason, who's down on the ground and in a lot of pain. And for the time being, we're going to take a break here on the X Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
This is the X Sports Network.
Cariana Thomason gets up after a hard fall on the other end. Seems to be okay. Got up on her own power, which is good news for the Tigerettes and for everybody. Definitely don't want to see people get hurt at any level. Lady Cats still with the ball. Minute 15 left in the first. Katie Criswell taken out to the right of the basket. Cami Pigg and Harley Johnson checked back in during that injury timeout. Emmy Clark with it into the paint. Kicks out to Johnson. Now to Criswell near the top of the key. She'll drive. Spins. Picks up her dribble. A backdoor cut by Cami Pigg. She's fouled. Don't know yet if this is going to be 2 shots, and it will be as she goes to the free throw line. That's going to go from Campos. That's her first, team's fourth. First free throw from Cami Pigg on its way. Knocks it down. J.C. Scott now will come into the game. Peyton Morgan will check out. Next free throw from Pigg on its way. Rattles home. Lady Cats 6 of 6 from the line. They lead it by 9, 15-6. First points of the game for Cami Pigg. Keeler now over to Steely. Back to Keeler. That was almost an over and back. Now to Hollingsworth. Back to Keeler. She'll drive. Kicks over here to Campos. Drive. Shot up and in. Her first. The game is now cut down to 7. Scott the other way. Hands over to Pigg. Swings back to Scott. She'll try a corner 3. Front iron. No. Rebound will be won by Harley Johnson. Now out to Scott straight away. J.C. drives, kicks out the Pigg. Kicks out the Clark. Clark into the paint. Shot up, no. And she's fouled here, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. This will be the second on Campos, team's 5th. Pair of free throws coming up for Emmy Clark. Pair of shots made so far tonight. First shot on its way, off the back iron, no. 22.3 seconds remaining. 7-point Lady Cat advantage. Next shot from Clark. Hits it. She's got 1 of 2. She's got 3 points on the night. Lady Cats 7 of 8 from the line here in the first quarter. Keeler gets the bounce pass with 20 seconds left in the quarter. 8-point Lady Cat lead. Keeler, lob pass over to Steely across the timeline. Now being trapped. Steely struggling to get out. We're going to have a timeout here called by Marshall County. Going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Story & Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story & Lee.
Back here at the Ralph, under 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Marshall County calls its first timeout of the game from David Steele. It's just a 30-second timeout. They've got 4 remaining. It's a 16-8 Lawrence County lead here in this district first round game. Steele inbounds into Keeler. 10 seconds left now. Keeler gets it across the timeline. 5 seconds. And she's struggling with it. Now to 2 seconds. And does not get a shot off at all. And that will end the first quarter. After 8 minutes of play, Lawrence County leads at 16-8. We'll take a short break, have a start of the second quarter when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
What really matters during the ball game, you do realize that some of the qualities that coaches try to get from their players is the same that God is trying to get from his children. In 1 Corinthians 15 and verse 58, therefore, my beloved brothers, be steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing that in the Lord your labor is not in vain. Do your best, give your best, work your hardest, leave it all out there. That is the goal of the Christian life. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Back here at the Ralph, Lawrence County leads 16-8 here in this district first round game. Lady Cats will start off with the ball. J.C. Scott now to Cami Pig. Over to Harley Johnson at the left wing. Now into Clark. Lobbed into Criswell. Kicks out to Scott. J.C. drives. And that's got to be a block. Good call there. That's going to be the second on Keeler, team 6. 15 seconds in here to the second. Scott will take it out here to the left of the basket. Lobs it in for Pig. Now to Criswell straight away. Drives. And she's fouled from behind. She'll go to the line here to shoot 2. Believe this is going to go on Ridley. And it will be. She picks up her second. So you got 3 Tigerettes with 2 fouls already. Criswell will go to the line to shoot 2. She's got 4 points on the night. First shot on its way. Knocks it down. Hollingsworth will come back in here for the Tigerettes. And checking out will be Ridley. Ridley, who I believe hurt her ankle or her knee in the game here last Tuesday on a hard fall. Next free throw from Criswell. Rattles it home. She's got 6. 3 points away from 1,000. 19 seconds into the second quarter. Lady Cats with their largest lead at 18-8. Steele across the timeline. Lobs over to Campos. And loses that one and would have gone out of bounds except to hit Harley Johnson's foot. Steele now will take it out to the left of the basket. Lobs over to Keeler. Keeler here, as Criswell waits, gets in the Blackman. Now over to Hollingsworth. Now back to Keeler. Keeler drives, kicks out to Steele. Steele dribbling, and her pass is tipped away to Keeler. Keeler comes up with it, gets it across the timeline again. Bounce pass here to Hollingsworth in corner for 3. Misses everything. Fight for the rebound. It'll be a jump ball. Actually, said that Campos stepped out of bounds. We'll go to Lawrence County. J.C. Scott here gets the play from her head coach and her mom, and Wendy Scott has at the top the key over to Cami Pig. Now to Harley Johnson at the left wing. Down low to Amy Clark on the low block. Powers her way up. No. Rebound Blackman. Hands over to Keeler. Keeler now will walk it across the timeline. Now over to Steele. Steele, bounce pass over to Keeler. Lawrence County here with this trapping zone. Now over to Hollingsworth at the right wing. Now to Keeler. Keeler to the top of the key. Here comes a trap. Somehow got out of traffic. Long shot up. No. Almost banked it in. Rebound Campos and a travel call. Fourth turnover against the Tigerettes. 6:26 remaining in the half. 10-point Lawrence County lead. Scott here walks it across the timeline. Gets over to Pig at the left wing. Pig dribbles. Now at the Criswell. She'll try a three. Rattles out. No. Rebound Keeler. Keeler across the timeline. Slows it down at the top of the key. Guarded by Harley Johnson. 2-3 zone by the Lady Cats. Hollingsworth bounce pass to Keeler. I believe that's just going to be an over and back. Nope, they said it was tipped. Thought it was. Keeler now across the timeline with it. Throws over to Steely at the left wing. Skip pass over to Hollingsworth at the right wing. Back to Keeler. Now to Steely. Steely dribbles. Here comes a trap. It gets over to Keeler in time. Keeler at the top of the key. Gets in the campus, the free throw line out to Hollingsworth. Now to Keeler straight away. She'll try three. Rattles out. No. Rebound Criswell. Katie comes the other way. Now to J.C. Scott across the timeline. Kicks out to Criswell. Bounce pass, and she unfortunately traveled before that. Subs now coming in for the Lady Cats. Sophie Cole, Peyton Morgan, Sadie Grace Cole will check in. Checking out will be Pig, Clark, and Johnson. .5:18 remaining in the half. Lawrence County leading 18-8. Keeler with the air for the Tigerettes. Gets over to Steely. Now back to Keeler. Pass was tipped by Sadie Grace Cole on the play. Steely back with it. Now to Keeler, and Keeler loses that one across the timeline. Fifth turnover against the Tigerettes. Sub coming in, that'll be Marshawna Ridley. Comes in with 2 fouls. Thomason was back in the game as Steely checks out. Good to see Thomason back in after that hard fall earlier. Scott across the top line for Lady Cats over to Sadie Grace Cole. Now to Scott, here to Sophie Cole. Straight away, bounce pass into Criswell, stolen away by Keeler. Third turnover by the Lady Cats. Keeler across the timeline over to Ridley. Skip pass over to Hollingsworth. Inside the Thomason, stolen away by Sophie Cole. Sophie races the other way, now to J.C. Scott. Now to Cole straight away. Now to Peyton Morgan near the corner. Morgan drives. Bounce pass down low to Criswell. Picks up her dribble. Out to Sophie Cole. She'll try a three. Front iron, no. Rebound, Peyton Morgan. That's Peyton's third offensive rebound, I think, and the foul will now go here on Thomason. Her second. Team's eighth. 1-1 coming up here for Peyton Morgan. Lady Cats 9 of 10 from the line so far tonight. 4:27 remaining here in the half. Front end on its way. Morgan knocks it in. Next free throw from Peyton Morgan. It's on its way. Hits them both. Lady Cats 11 of 12 from the line. First points for Peyton Morgan. They now have a 12-point lead. Bounce pass in the Keeler. Press put on by the Lady Cats. Ridley now back to Keeler. Back to Ridley. Ridley. Football pass ahead to Thomason. Thomason now back to Ridley. Ridley drives, has an open lane. Reverse layup up, no. Rebound, Peyton Morgan over to Katie Criswell. Katie racing the other way. Kicks out to J.C. Scott. Scott in the paint. Out to Sophie Cole. Fakes a three now to J.C. Scott. Now to Sadie Grace Cole in the corner. Drives. Kicks out to Sophie straight away. NBA range three. Nothing but net. Her first points. Lady Cats lead at 23-8. They're now 2 of 9 from beyond the arc. Ridley now to Keeler. Back to Ridley. Saved that one from going out of bounds. Picks up her dribble. Now to Keeler. Long pass ahead to Hollingsworth. Almost intercepted by Peyton Morgan. Hollingsworth within the corner. Now gets this one to Keeler. 3:30 remaining here in the quarter. Keeler picks up her dribble over to Ridley. Ridley skip pass over to Hollingsworth. Now to Keeler. Now to Ridley. She'll try a three. Front iron, no. Rebound, Sadie Grace Cole. Cole comes the other way. Now to Sophie Cole. Thought about an NBA range three. Bounce pass to Criswell. Off the glass, no. Rebound, Peyton Morgan. And a jump ball that will go to Marshall County. Emmy Clark back into the game. Checking out will be Katie Criswell. Steely back in for Thomason. And seeing her first action tonight is Adriana White. She'll come in for Hollingsworth. Ridley now over to Steely. Steely trying to dribble out of traffic, guarded closely, and she steps out of bounds. 7 turnover by the Tigerettes. 2:50 remaining in the half. Cole brings it across the timeline for the Lady Cats. Gets a screen from J.C. Scott. Now to Scott straight away. Here to Emmy Clark on the three-point line at the right wing. She's guarded by Blackman. Now to Morgan straight away. And we get a 3 seconds call against the Lady Cats, their 5th turnover. 2:33 remaining in the half. Still a 15-point Lady Cat lead. Keeler now to Ridley. Pass in the Blackman. Blackman now gets it out to Keeler. Keeler at the top of the key over to Ridley. Skip pass over to White. White fakes the 3. Nice pass to Steely in the corner for 3. Back iron, no. Rebound, Emmy Clark, foul on Blackman. That will go on Blackman, just her first, the team's 9th, and Emmy Clark will come the other way for the 1-and-1. Lady Cats 11 of 12 from the line. Campos now back in the game. Checking out will be Blackman, who checks out. 19th foul against the Tigerettes. Front end for Emmy Clark on its way. Gets a friendly bounce and in. Lady Cats doing a lot of damage here at the line tonight. Next shot from Clark on its way. Nothing but net. She's got 5. Now timeout here called by Wendy Scott. Will be a 30-second timeout. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at the Ralph, Lawrence County leading this one 25-8 with 2:15 remaining in the opening half. Marshall County takes it out. It's Keeler with it. Now over to Marshonna Ridley. Ridley, long pass here to Maggie Steely. Now back to Ridley at the right wing. 2-3 zone by the Lady Cats. Keeler with it at the left wing. Guarded by both Coles. Now over to Ridley. Kicks in the corner to White. White drives the baseline. And she walks. 8th turnover against the Tigerettes. Katie Criswell checks back in. Checking out will be Peyton Morgan. Morgan with 5 rebounds in the first half. Criswell here, 3 points away from 1,000, crosses the timeline. Now to Clark. As they set up the play, man-to-man put on by the Tigerettes. Now to Criswell. Thinks about 3, drives, picks up her dribble, kicks out to Sophie Cole. Now to Sadie Grace in the corner. Drives and travels. 6th turnover against the Lady Cats. Minute 33 left in the half. Marshall County is yet to score in the quarter. Lawrence County is leading this one 9-0 here in the second. Keeler now to Ridley. Ridley drives, kicks out to Steely. Steely drives, tough shot up, no. Rebound J.C. Scott. J.C. racing the other way. Drives, and she's fouled by Campos. That's her 3rd, team's 10th. Pair of free throws now, since that's the 10th team foul against Marshall County. Lady Cats, who are 13 of 14 from the line. Scott has 2 of those. Now make it 3. Checking in will be Thomason and Hollingsworth. Steele and Campos will check out. Cammie Pigg looking like she'll check in for J.C. Scott after the next made free throw. Shot on its way and hits it. Pigg will check in, and checking out will be J.C. Scott with her 4 points, all at the line. They're 15-16 from the line. They have over half of their points made at the free throw line. Pretty impressive. Ridley across the timeline to Hollingsworth. Now bounce pass to Ridley near the timeline. Over to Keeler. Keeler now at the right wing. Bounce pass to Thomason. Thomason looking for somebody. She is struggling. Now gets it to Keeler, who is fouled. It'd be just the third team foul against the Lady Cats. It's going to go on. That's on Sadie Grace Cole. That's just her first foul. 53 seconds remaining in the opening half. Keeler will take it out to the right of her own basket. Gets it in to Ridley. Mid-range jumper. No. And rebound comes out to Sophie Cole. Fight for it. It's a jump ball that will go to Lawrence County. Johnson back in the game. Sadie Grace Cole will check out. Lawrence County with the 19-point lead here. 46 seconds left in the half. Sophie Cole gets it across the timeline for Lawrence County. Gets a screen from Criswell. Now gets it to Katie. Katie inside the Clark. Kicks out the Pig. She'll try corner three. Back iron, no. Rebound Blackman. Coming the other way. Keeler here to Ridley. Lobs it down low to Thomason. Thomason kicks out the Ridley. Fakes the three. Drives. Right-handed layup off the glass and in. Her first points of the game, their first points of the quarter. 15 seconds left. Cole now to Criswell. Katie dribbles, drives, pull-up jumper. Rattles out, no. Rebound Thomason. Keeler's heave-ho at the end is no good, and that will end the first half. It's been all Lawrence County. They lead this one 27-10. We'll take a few-minute break. Then we'll have the start of the second half when we return here on the X Sports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Tired of driving into the city every time you need appliances, furniture, or heck, just about anything? Next time, stay local and come to Swap and Shop Center. We have everything you want, from computers to furniture, major appliances, lawn and garden tools, electronics, you name it. Our #1 goal is to get you the items you need at a price you can afford. We even offer 120 days same as cash financing. We won't be undersold. We specialize in service after the sale. We pick up where everyone else leaves off. Swap and Shop Center, family owned and operated in Lawrenceburg for over 61 years.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
This is the X Sports Network.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie, and we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Hello everyone, this is Eric Schultz. On behalf of Cade and the entire Schultz family, we would like to say thank you. Thank you for all the love, all the support, and most importantly, the prayers. 1 Peter 5:10 reads, "But the God of all grace, who hath called us unto his eternal glory by Christ Jesus, after that you have suffered a while, make you perfect, establish, strengthen, settle you." We want to thank God for his grace. Go Wildcats.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
This is the X Sports Network.
Lawrenceburg city parks are some of the best in the region. A collection of neighborhood parks and recreation centers able to accommodate and inspire the varied interests of its many visitors. David Crockett State Park is located within the city limits, encompassing more than 1,000 acres, including land once owned by the legendary pioneer and statesman. The park welcomes visitors with an array of outdoor activities and more, featuring a 40-acre lake for boating and fishing, campgrounds and picnic areas, an on-site amphitheater, and a restaurant offering diners a scenic view of Lindsay Lake. Golfers have a choice of 2 courses close to home and many more throughout the region. Lawrenceburg even offers an 18-hole disc golf course. Lawrenceburg is an outdoorsman's paradise, whether you prefer the challenge of hunting or fishing, or the simple pleasure of a leisurely stroll in the sunshine.
Hey folks, this is Fred Webb, principal broker and owner of United Country Southern Tennessee Realty in Lawrenceburg. Your local Realtree Land Pro agent specializing in country homes, farms, and land. If you're thinking about selling or would like a free comparative market analysis to see what your property is worth, please give us a call at 931-244-7126. We market your property worldwide to get you the most exposure, which in turn gets you the highest price in the shortest amount of time. Visit us at southerntandrealty.com.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And back here at the Ralph, it's been all Lawrence County here in this first round district game. They lead Marshall County 27-10. Let's take a look at here at the first half stats. Starting first with the Tigerettes, Demaya Blackman with 6, Marshana Ridley, Alana Campos each with 2. On the other side for the Lady Cats, you have Katie Criswell with 6, Emmy Clark with 5, JC Scott 4, Cami Pig with 2 off the bench, Sophie Cole and Sadie Grace. Sophie Cole with 3, Sadie Grace Cole with 5, Peyton Morgan with 2 points and 5 rebounds. Lawrence County shooting 29% from the field, 20% from 3. Tigerettes shooting 22% from the field, 0 of 4 from 3. Lawrence County winning the rebounding battle at 17-10. But the big difference between the two has been at the free throw line. Lawrence County 15 of 16, while Marshall County just 2 of 2. I'd also like to tell everybody about our GoFundMe page. The TSSAA charges $250 to broadcast every district and region tournament game. We cannot do live streaming. We can do radio and audio only at the state tournament, but to live stream and video every game all the way to the state tournament costs $250 a game. That counts for Lawrence County, Summertown, and Loretto, so we need your help. Please head on over to our Facebook page. We have already posted a link to our GoFundMe page. Any dollar amount that you would give us will be much appreciated so we can continue our service here in Lawrence County, bringing you all the high school basketball tournament action for as long as these teams go, because no matter where they go, we'll be right behind them covering every single game. So please visit our GoFundMe page. You can find our link on our Facebook page at the X Sports Network. Getting ready to start the second half here. The Tigerettes will start off with the ball. Original starting lineups in here for both sides. As we start the third. Steely and inbound in the Keeler. Also, Katie Criswell 3 points away from 1,000. Keeler being double teamed and loses this one. J.C. Scott comes up with the steal. Nice turnover by the Tigerettes. Scott inside the Clark. Clark powers her way up. No. Gets her own rebound, though. Kicks it out here to Johnson for 3. No. And that one's knocked out of bounds. That will go to Marshall County. Coming the other way will be the Tigerettes. Keeler over to Ridley. Ridley now to Hollingsworth. And just loses that one straight out of bounds. 10th turnover. She tried to throw it down low to Blackman. Just lost a grip on it. 17-point Lady Cat lead. 29 seconds in here to the third. Lady Cats outscore Marshall County 16-8 in the first and 11-2 in the second. Scott across the timeline has it at the right wing. Now to Johnson straight away. Johnson drives into the paint. Kicks out to Scott. Scott into the paint. Drives. Left-handed layup. No, she's fouled. She'll go to the line here to shoot 2. It's going to go in Ridley. That's her third. That's the team's first of the second half. Scott here at the line. All 4 have come from the free throw line. It's the first. Lady Cats are outscoring the Tigerettes at the line alone. Next free throw. Nothing but net. She's got 6 points. Lady Cats 17 of 18 from the line. Ridley gets it across the timeline for Marshall County. Guarded here closely by Criswell. Now drives into the paint. Pull-up jumper. No. Rebound Ridley. Gets her own shot, goes up, and she's fouled by Criswell. That will be Katie's first. It's the team's first here in the second half. Ridley, the first Tigerette to go to the line since early in the first quarter. That was Blackman who hit them both. First shot from Ridley on its way, nothing but net. Next shot from Ridley off the back iron, no. Rebound, J.C. Scott. Scott coming the other way. Has it at the top of the key. Picks up her dribble, goes back door to Criswell. Reverse layup, in and she's fouled! She has a chance for point number 1,000 if she hits the free throw. It's going to go on Blackman. That's her second, team second. Free throw from Katie, hits the front iron. No, offensive rebound, Emmy Clark. Clark on the low block. Now to Pig. Swings over to Scott. Now to Johnson. Bounce pass down low to Clark. Right-handed layup off the glass and in. 4 second chance points here for the Lady Cats on 6 offensive rebounds. They lead by 22. Keeler. Pass over to Ridley. Loses this one, but Keeler comes up with it. Gets it across the timeline. Now kicks out to Hollingsworth. Thought about a three. Now to Keeler. Over to Ridley at the left wing. Skip pass over to Hollingsworth in the corner. Back out to Keeler. Almost intercepted. Keeler. Shot on its way. Teardrops it in. Her first points leads down the 20. 33-13. Scott the other way. Hands over to Johnson. Johnson into the paint. And she's fouled. Believe that was before the shot, and it was. It's going to go on Hollingsworth, her first, team's third. Thomason now checking into the game as Ridley will check out. Scott takes it out to the left of the basket, lobs it in for Pig. Now to Criswell. Katie drives. Oh, they should have just let her go. She's fouled. Go on Blackman, her third. They should have just let that one go so Katie could have got 1,000. Scott now to the left of the basket. Gets it into a wide open Pig off the glass and in. She's got 4. The lead's back out to 22 at 35-13. Keeler over to Steely. Steely gets it in the Blackman. Skip pass over to Hollingsworth. Now to Keeler straight away. Drives. Dribbles back out near the Lawrence County logo over to Steely. Back to Keeler, and she's fouled by Johnson, who's going for the steal. Harley picks up her second, team second. Campos now into the game. Checking out will be Blackman with her 3 fouls. 5:33 remaining in the quarter. Keeler across the timeline with it. Dribbles now to the right wing. Skip pass here to Hollingsworth. She'll try corner 3. Back iron, no. And Thomason comes up with the rebound. Fights through traffic on that one. Down low to Campos. Now to Thomason in the corner. Kicks out to Keeler. Keeler has at the Lawrence County logo. Now swings over to Hollingsworth. Now to Thomason on the baseline. Back out to Hollingsworth here to Keeler. Back to Hollingsworth. Inside to Campos. Turnaround jumper. No. Rebound Scott, and she's fouled. Goes, that's her 4th, and it's the team's 5th as Ridley will check, Blackman will check in. Comes in with her 3 fouls. 4:45 remaining in the quarter, a 22-point Lady Cat lead. Criswell with it across the timeline. Harder here by Thomason. Katie drives into the lane, right-handed layup, and she gets to 1,000. 10 points. Now we're going to stop. Katie doesn't know this, by the way. And now she realizes she goes here to 1,000 points. What a special moment here at the Ralph for Katie Criswell. Reaches point number 1,000. There is a special ball they had waiting on this moment. Now they're going to hand her the basketball. And she didn't know this coming into the game, and now she gets it. That's right. 1,000 points in the career of Katie Criswell. Does it with 4:34 remaining here in the third quarter. That's 10 points in the game to lead all scores. Gets a standing ovation from the crowd here at the Ralph. Even a standing ovation from the Marshall County fans as well. Nice, classy move. I believe there's a timeout there called there by the Lady Cats. So they've got 3 remaining. They lead by 24 at 37-13. What a special moment here. Katie with 10 points on the night to lead all scores. Steely will bounce, passing into Keeler. Kami Pig will be waiting on her. Gets it across the timeline. Bounce pass over to Blackman at the left wing, on to Thomason straight away. Here to Keeler at the right wing. Down low to Blackman, just out of reach. Go to the Lady Cats. 11 turnovers now by the Tigerettes. J.C. Scott now will jog it across the timeline. Has it straight away. She'll be guarded by Keeler. Bounce pass over to Pig at the right wing. Now to Johnson straight away. Back to Pig at the right wing. Bounce pass tries to go down low to Clark, and it's kicked out of bounds by Ridley. Scott takes it out to the right of the basket, gets it in the Clark on the low block, spins, and it's knocked away, and Ridley comes up with it. 7th turnover by the Lady Cats. Keeler now to Ridley. Ridley picks up her dribble, now out to Keeler. Keeler sets up the play for the Tigerettes. Over to Ridley at the left wing. Now to Blackman straight away. Drive, spins in the paint, turnaround jumper, no, and she's fouled. Go to the line here to shoot 2. That goes on Emmy Clark. It's her first, it's the team's 3rd. Pair of free throws coming up here for Blackman. First shot on its way. And rattles home. Subs coming in now for the Lady Cats. Sophie Cole, Peyton Morgan, Sadie Grace Cole will come in. Johnson, Clark, and Pig will check out. It's free throw from Blackman on its way. Rattles out, no. Rebound Thomason. Cole, though, comes up with the steal. Now add the Peyton Morgan. Morgan, skip pass over to Sadie Grace Cole at the left wing. Bounces that now out to Criswell. Here to Sophie Cole. Drives in the paint. Kicks out to Scott. She drives in the paint. Picks up her dribble. Criswell on the low block. Shot up, no. Rebound Ridley. Bounce pass Keeler here to Thomason. Shot blocked by J.C. Scott. Unfortunately, though, it went out of bounds. Keeler will take it out to the right of the basket. Lobs it in to Ridley, almost out of her reach. Now gets it to Thomason, but tipped, and Katie Criswell comes up with the steal, and then Thomason's going to foul Criswell from behind. That's her 3rd, team 6th. (37-14) is a Lady Cat lead. 3:05 remaining here in the 3rd. Scott with it across the timeline. Hands over to Cole. Cole into the paint. Now back out to Criswell. Pull-up jumper. Doesn't get the friendly bounce. Rebound Blackman. Then that was knocked out of bounds, and Blackman loses it. And will stay here with the Lady Cats. 14 turnovers now by the Tigerettes. Scott now takes out to the right of the basket. Lobs it in for Sophie Cole. Cole, skip pass over to J.C. Scott in the corner. Now to Criswell. Here to Cole. Over to Sadie Grace Cole at the right wing. Now dribbles, drives in the paint, kicks out to Sophie. Sophie skip pass to J.C. Scott here at the right wing. J.C. drives, spins in the paint, left-handed runner, can't get it to go. And then Keeler comes up with the rebound. Keeler with it across the timeline. Guarded closely, kicks out to Ridley. Ridley now to Blackman in the corner. Skip pass here to Steely. Steely will try a three. Gets it. Coming the other way, it's J.C. Scott's a 20-point lead. Scott with it at the left wing. Now to Sadie Grace Cole. Sadie drives, kicks out to Scott. Now swings over to Sophie Cole in the left corner. Back out to Scott near the top of the key. Over to Katie Criswell at the right wing. Now to Sadie Grace near the top of the key. To Scott. Now to Criswell straight away. Bounce pass down low to Peyton Morgan. Right-handed layup off the glass and in. Peyton's got 4 and the lead's out to 22, 39-17. Ridley. Over to Steely. Steely just hit the Tigeress' first three-pointer. Then that pass is intercepted by Katie Criswell. Katie drives, right-handed layup, no. Rebound Keeler. Keeler now racing the other way for the Tigerettes. Bounce pass here to Blackman, knocked out of bounds by Sophie Cole. Emmy Clark into the game for the Lady Cats. Checking out will be J.C. Scott. Hollinsworth in, Steely out for Marshall County. 22-point Lady Cat lead. Now Cammie Pigg will check back in. And Katie Criswell will check out. Keeler to the right of the basket, gets in the Hollingsworth. She dribbles on the baseline and just oh, now we got a foul here called against Emmy Clark. Just looked like Hollingsworth just dribbled it out of bounds, gets bailed out by terrible officiating. Hey, a minute 16 into the third. That's my first criticism. Keeler to the left of the basket, second on Clark, team's fourth. Hollingsworth now to Keeler. Over to Thomason. She'll try a long jumper. Blocked. Will go out of bounds. Good defense there by Cammie Pigg. Keeler will take it out to the right of the basket. Lobs it in for Blackman. Now to Thomason. Thomason gets that pass intercepted by Sophie Cole. Now to Sadie Grace, and Sadie comes up within the corner. Now to Pigg. Down low to Clark. Clark drives, turns, and she's fouled. She's going to the line here to shoot two. It's going to go on Ridley. She'll pick up her fourth, team seventh. Pair of free throws coming up for Emmy Clark. Lady Cats have been great at the line so far tonight. 17 of 19. First shot, gets it in. Harley Johnson into the game. Checking out is Sophie Cole. Steely and Adriana White will check in. Thomason and Ridley will check out. Marshall County. Free throw from Clark. Off the back iron, no. Rebound will go to Marshall County. And the Cats now 18 of 21 from the line. Clark with 8 points. Keeler with it here for the Tigerettes. 45 seconds remaining in the quarter. 23-point Lady Cat lead. Guarded closely here by Pigg. Bounce pass over to Hollingsworth, knocked out of bounds by Sadie Grace Cole. 35 seconds left. Bounce pass in to Keeler. Keeler has it, the Lawrence County logo. And picks up her dribble, lobs it in to Blackman. Blackman drives, kicks out to Hollingsworth. She'll try corner three. Back iron, no. And Blackman's going to get called for the foul. That's going to be her fourth, team's eighth. Now 1-1 coming up on the other end for Emmy Clark. Campos will now check in. And checking out will be Blackman. It's eighth team foul. First shot by Clark off the back iron, no. And Harley Johnson can't hang on to it. Will go to Marshall County. Keeler gets the inbounds, pressed put on by the Lady Cats. Now over to Steely. Steely back to Keeler. Keeler now to Steely. Gets across the timeline to Hollingsworth, intercepted by Harley Johnson. 3 seconds left. Johnson loses that one. Hollingsworth comes up with it, and that will end the quarter. It's been all Lawrence County in this one. They lead at 40-17 after 3 quarters of play. Take a short break, have the start of the fourth quarter when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
And back here at the Ralph, it's been all Lawrence County so far in this one. They lead at 40-17 here as we start the fourth quarter. Lady Cats will have the ball. New subs into the game. Sophie Cole, Laney K. King, Camry Tennant will join Katie Criswell and J.C. Scott. Cole now to Scott, drives, left-handed layup off the glass and in. She's got 8, and the lead is at the largest of the game at 25-42-17. Keeler will walk it across the timeline. She's joined by White, Campos, Steely, and Hollingsworth. Our 2 leading scorers, Blackman and Ridley, with 4 fouls each. Campos now at the Keeler. Keeler steps back. She'll try a 2, and the rebound will come to King. Coming the other way, Sophie Cole across the timeline for the Lady Cats. Over to Tennant at the left wing. Now to Criswell in the corner. Now out to Cole. Thinks about 3 now to Tennant. Over to Scott at the right wing. Now to Cole straight away. Drives, kicks out to Scott. Scott into the paint. Now kicks out to Tennant in the corner for 3. Back iron, no. And rebound Thomason. Keeler here will slow things down. Now over to Hollingsworth. Out to Keeler, back to Hollingsworth. She'll try 3 from the left wing. Gets it. Hollingsworth hits her first points of the game. It's a 22-point lead at 42-20. Cole straight away for the Lady Cats. And now gets it to Scott, the left wing. Over to King straight away. Fights off Hollingsworth, gets a loose ball. Now back to Cole. Cole straight away. Almost a 5-out look here by the Lady Cats. Scott at the left wing, dribbles, drives, kicks here to Tennant, swings to King. She'll try a 3. Back iron, no. And Tennant can't track down the rebound. Checking in will be Steely, Ridley, and Blackman. Campos, White. And Thomason will check out, so their original starting lineup is in the game. 6 minutes left in the game, a 22-point Lady Cat lead. Keeler across the timeline over to Hollingsworth at the left wing. Gets it to Ridley. Now inside the Blackman. Blackman turnaround jumper, no. Rebound Cole. Sophie's got 4 rebounds. She now drives the other way, right into layup in, and she's fouled. Good take there by Sophie Cole. Now has a shot at the M1. And fouls on Steely. That's her first. That's the team's 9th. Now a timeout here called by Marshall County head coach David Steely. Will be a full timeout. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
Back here at the Ralph, Marshall County just used its second timeout. 5:38 remaining in the game. Lawrence County leading 44-20. Sophie Cole here with the chance at the M1. Rattles in and out off of Ridley. Finally gets it in the Keeler. Cole now with 5 points on the night. Ridley dribbles out, now over to Keeler. Keeler near in front, now dribbles at the Lawrence County logo. Bounce pass into Ridley. Now to Blackman, over to Keeler. Inside to Ridley. Ridley shot up, no, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line here to shoot two. Go on King, that's her first, team's fifth. Tigerettes 4-6 from the line so far tonight, as opposed to 18 for 23 for the Lady Cats. Ridley with just 3 points so far. First shot on its way, nothing but net. Next shot from Ridley. And rattles home. She hits them both. She's got 5 points, leads down to 22. Cole quickly across the timeline, has it straight away over to Tennant. Now in the corner to Emmy Clark. Clark drives and gets that one tipped off of her shins and gets kicked out of bounds. Knife turnover against the Lady Cats. Peyton Morgan also into the game as well. Criswell and Scott are out. Keeler calls out the play. She walks it across the timeline. And that's off of Hollingsworth's hands and out of bounds. 18 turnovers now by the Tigerettes. Under 5 minutes left to play in the game. Tennant in the Colt. Sophie across the timeline. Dribbles at the top of the key. And goes back door to King. King just loses that one. And it goes off of Ridley and out of bounds. Tennant will take it out to the left of the basket. Now out to Cole. She'll try a three. Rattles home. Sophie has got 8. That's her second three-pointer, and the lead is out to the largest of the game once again at 25. Keeler across the timeline for the Tigerettes. Guarded by Cole. Now over to Steely. Steely now to Hollingsworth. Lob pass to Steely at the left wing. Now to Ridley straight away. She'll try a deep three. Back iron, no. Rebound, King. Coming the other way is King across the timeline for the Lady Cats. Now to Cole. Now to Tennant. Tennant near to King. Loses control, regains possession. So we hit the halfway mark here of the fourth. Now to Cole. Cole bounce pass to Morgan. That one won't go, but she's fouled. She'll go to the line here to shoot two. Nice little give and go there by the Lady Cats. Goes on Steely, her second. It's the team's 10th. Pair of free throws coming up for Peyton Morgan. Hits the first. She's perfect from the line so far tonight. All the subs coming in. You got Cole, Frazier, Staggs. Next free throw from Morgan rattles out. No. Rebound Ridley. It's Maggie Steely here at the left wing. Steely with it now. Has it here at the Lawrence County logo. Ridley with it now. Picks up her dribble out to Keeler. She'll try a long two off the back iron. No. Rebound Pig. Coming the other way. Pig. Staggs now to Cole. Pig now over to Cole. Sadie Grace has it at the left wing. Skip pass over to Frazier. Frazier will try a three. Back iron, no. Rebound Keeler. Keeler gets across the timeline as we hit the 3-minute mark in the game. Ridley now to Steely in the corner. Back out to Ridley. Down low to Blackman. Shot up, no, and she's fouled. That will go on Staggs. Be her first, team 6th. Blackman will go to the line here to shoot 2. Dusty Kaiser was locked out of the doors. First shot from Blackman rattles out, no good. Jaco now into the game. Check it out, will be Peyton Morgan. Well, you know, man. Next free throw from Blackman is in. She's got 8 to lead all Tigerettes. They're 7 of 10 from the line. 3 overtimes. What was the final score?
10-9.
All right. Staggs a bounce pass to Frazier. Tries to go down low to Jaco. Tip back out to Frazier. Now to Sadie Grace Cole. Kicks here to Staggs. Now to Pig. Pig in the paint. Kicks out to Frazier. She'll try another 3. Back iron, no. Rebound Staggs. Then Sadie Grace Cole on the low block goes up and she's fouled. She'll go to the line here to shoot 2. It goes on Keeler, her 3rd. Team's 10th pair of free throws coming up for Sadie Grace Cole. First shot on its way, rattles out, no. Checking in now for the Lady Cats. Cami Pig will check out. And Sophie Cook checks in. Next free throw from Cole on its way. And gets a friendly bounce and in. Merriman will check in for her. And Cole checks out. Lady Cats with their largest lead of the game at 49-23. Kind of what we expected coming into this one, Dusty, so no surprises here so far.
Yeah, I was watching the next course and I was trying to watch my son. I actually had you in my AirPods. So.
Blackman pull-up jumper, no. Rebound Staggs. Cook, the Staggs over to Merriman. Dribbles out the left wing. Now to Frazier with 2 minutes left in the game. Frazier over to Cook. Cook out to Jaco. Now to Staggs. Staggs to Merriman here at the left wing, as at the top of the key. Now gets out to Frazier. Here to Jaco in the corner. Now to Cook. Cook into the paint. Drive, shot up, no. And a fight for the rebound. Actually, we got a foul called here. Goes on Jaco. Yeah, he's been around a bunch. Marshall County here will call a timeout. Minute 40 left. We'll just keep it here for the time being, just being a 30-second timeout. And, you know, Dusty, this is kind of what we thought coming in. With the one thing we were hoping is no drama. And we've had no drama. The only drama was, when was Katie going to reach 1,000 points? She got that near the midway mark of the 3rd quarter, and that's been about it tonight. It's kind of the game we were expecting.
That's kind of what I thought. We talked earlier this morning. I texted you, and I thought, well, these girls, they should come in here and handle business tonight. Got a big game coming up Friday night.
Certainly do. They'll face Tullahoma at 6:30. As Keeler will go the line here for the 1-1. Tigerettes 7 of 10 from the line. Lawrence County on the other side is 20 of 27. Almost outscored the Tigerettes alone from the line. Running of the 1-1 here for Keeler. Shot on its way and gets it in. Not the only thing that's really gone right for the Tigerettes in this one. Next shot on its way, and nothing but net. She hits them both. She's got 4 points, leads down to 24. Ridley slow to get up. Frazier has it here for the Lady Cats. Rushes it across the timeline, has it straight away. Hands over to Merriman. Dribbles at the top of the key, over to Jaco. Now to Cook, and Cook loses that one off the side of her face. Steely. And we're going to get a foul here called against Steely. No, it goes against Lawrence County. I thought that was
He caught it on Cook.
Yeah. That's her first, team's 8th. Pair of subs coming in. Lohr and Leah Grooms will check in for Hollinsworth and Keeler. First shot rattles out, no. Coming the other way for the Lady Cats, it's Merriman. Over to Staggs, now to Frazier. Lobs it here to Cook on the baseline. She'll drive up and she's fouled. So we'll go on the Tigerettes. Ridley, that's her fifth. Waiting for the one that will come in the game, which will be Kiara Bush. And Ridley checks out. 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 fouls. Cook here at the line to shoot 2. Minute 9 left in the game. First shot on its way, off the back iron, no. Tenen will check back in for Frazier. Campos and Mathis in for the Tigerettes as Blackman and Steely go out. Next free throw off the back iron, no. Goes out of bounds to Marshall County. King will come in here for Cook. 24-point lead, 49-25. Minute 5 left in the game. Across the timeline is Lohr. Over now to Mathis. Mathis here gets her pass tipped into the hands of Lohr. Lohr's fouled. This will go on Merriman.
The girl's sitting on the end of the bench, you can tell.
Yeah. Blackman and Tears on the end of the bench. Tough way to go out here at the end of the season. 1-1 coming up for Lohr off the back iron, no. Rebound Staggs. Things just haven't gone Marshall County's way the last couple of years. King, Staggs over to Merriman. Now to King straight away. Here to Jaco. Now to King. Back to Tenen. Tenen will bring it back out to the logo. 35 seconds remaining. Tenen dribbles. Picks up her dribble over to Jaco. Now to King. King now to Staggs. Back to King straight away over to Merriman. Bounce pass down low to Jaco. Kicks out the Staggs. She'll try a 3. Corner iron, no. Rebound, Merriman. She loses control. 5 seconds left. King, skip pass here to Merriman. Down low to Jaco. She's fouled from behind. Will go on Bush. Her first. Team already in double figures, so Jaco will go to the line here to shoot 2. .6 seconds remaining. First shot from Jaco off the front iron, no good. Next shot from Jaco on its way. She hits a nothing but net. Her first point. 25-point lead. And that will end the game. Lawrence County will advance to the district semifinals with a 50-25 win. Marshall County will end their season at 12-13 and 1-10 within the district. And Dusty, I know you weren't here for most of it. You did watch and pay attention. What were your final thoughts here on tonight's game?
I thought the Lady Cats looked really good at the foul line.
Hey, good. 21 of 31 will certainly help. They started off 17 of 18 from the line. So good game here for the Lady Cats.
I think it was. That's normally they struggled the last few games. So hey, let's move on to Friday. It's going to win. Tullahoma.
Yep, got Tullahoma coming up next. That game's at 6:30 on Friday. They split during the regular season, each winning at each other's in their home building. So that's what's coming up here, the rubber match, and who knows, they might meet each other once again down the line somewhere.
For sure.
Final score here in the district's first round game, Lady Cats defeat Marshall County 50-25. We'll see you guys once again here at 6:30 on Friday night, and that'll be followed by the boys game, their semifinal at 8 o'clock. For Dusty Kaiser, producer extraordinaire Kevin Wright, I'm AJ Good. Have a great evening.
This is the X Sports Network.